Hello, my beautiful souls, and welcome. My name is SP Second Medium, and welcome to the Oracle of the Light channel. So, this video is a very interesting video coming up. It's a Tarotscape for August. Now, for those that have never heard of the word Tarotscape, like wondering what on earth is that? Well, a Tarotscape is like a landscape. Another word for landscape, if you like. You could also call it a forecast for what's coming up in August. And what will the landscape look like in August for everyone out there? Now, these readings are for you, those lovely viewers out there watching. Of course, as you know, all readings are for entertainment purposes only, and of course, everyone has free will and choice to make their own decisions, okay, as you always know, with all the videos. So I'm going to be using the Cosmic Tarot. I may also be using the Oracle of Light project. I did that magically to read this over here with my power of my hand. My beautiful husband will pass it over to me. Over there. So yeah, I've got the Oracle right in here, but we'll see how I'm going to use that. We'll just see. We're going to be using the mainly tarot cards for this tarot skip. The way it's going to work is, as you'll know, there's 12 zodiac signs. Okay, so we're going to be working down the zodiac signs. But what we're going to do though is we're going to be working with the zodiac signs in terms of the elements. Like, so you might be the element, zodiac sign. So, so all of the zodiac signs actually come under 4 elements. Okay, so this is how we're going to be breaking them up, how we're going to be working with them. So first of all, I'm going to be doing cards for each sign, but we're going to group them together in terms of that. So what I mean by that is the earth signs are Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. We're going to be looking at those signs first of all, and then we're going to be looking at the earth signs, which are Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Then we're going to be moving to the water signs, Pisces, Cancer, and Scopio. And then we're going to be looking at the fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Okay, so that's how it's going to work. So yeah, very interesting. Let's see what they have here. I've got the cards here. I will be getting a couple of cards for each sign, as you know. And yeah, let's get going then. So I'm just shuffling the cards to begin with. Let's get going. We're going to start with Capricorn. As you know, always into that only. We'll start off with that. And so the earth signs and the Tarotscape for August. So what's coming up in August then? This is our question. What is on the cards for August? What is on the cards for August? Yes, so Capricorn. So Capricorn, this is the card we have, the 8 of Wands. So this is very much like there's a lot of movement in this card. There's a lot of movement forward. It is definitely like, you call it a progression card as well. It looks like the progression stepping forward, making a leap ahead. There's definitely movement forward coming up here, you know. It feels like also we're maybe letting things go a little bit as well that have held you back in the past. There's definitely feel like that movement forward, taking a leap to something as well, you could say with this card. Now is a good time, this August may be a good time to make that leap to something new pastures, new, it could be a new job, a new area. It's definitely that leap forward, you know. And the second card as well is the moon. So I feel this the way these work together, it feels that it might be overcoming things that have been like bothering you for a while, you know. So this is represented by the lobster in this card. The lobster is the mystic that does the thorns in your side, if you like. And so the moon is definitely like, this card is a very light card, connected to the moon almost, you know. But I feel for this, there's definitely like moving forward, overcoming those difficulties. Because also you see that lobster is on the rocks there, and those rocks can also represent those difficulties that you've overcome, you know. But you have to remember that sometimes when we're dealing with things in life, things sometimes aren't meant to be until the time is right, if you like. So it feels like to me like you've been perhaps wanting these things to happen for some time, but like maybe now is actually coming that time for it to be, you know. Really positive, you know. And yeah, make that leap ahead. But don't forget to you. There's no reason to be that person on their own. So I would say just what in terms of like like a warning, remember speak to people around you and use your support network around you. Don't really have to do it all on your own. You know? I would say those ones are almost like the people that can support you on that, you know. And there's people that can support you from get there and help you take off what you find. So remember, you've got people around you helping and supporting you. You know. That also comes to the moon as well, the yin and the yang. You see the yin and the yang symbol almost there with the fish. And that is almost to do with don't forget the people around you think a lot of you and how they're so there's no reason to feel like you're on your own. Okay. So yeah, really interesting. So let's look at Taurus now. What's on the cards for Taurus in August? So, Taurus, your first card is the Nine of Wands we have for you. Okay. So I feel now actually this card actually came in upside down, so I need to read it upside down for you. This isn't anything to worry about. Um, I feel the reason why it's upside down is I feel for you Taurus, there's almost like there's a lack of confidence going on. This is why it's upside down. So you see the line in the background. When this card is this way up, there's nothing to do about saying you've got that confidence there. I feel because it came upside down, it's saying there's a lack of confidence around you at the moment. You know, it isn't anything to worry about that lack of confidence. More like almost overcome that lack of confidence. You almost have to recognize it's okay to have a lack of confidence. It's completely human and normal to have that lack of confidence. You know, believe in yourself is the message here. Okay? Believe in yourself. Okay? Now, the next card is this card, the Prince of Cups. Believe in yourself. Now, the reason why the Prince card is dark is reflecting the lack of confidence that's going on. You know, this is the strong person, okay? And because Cups is related to love. So you have a lot of love. You have a good heart. You're a good person, okay? It's almost like you need to shine your light more. You can see this light that's coming from the cup. Well, you need to shine that in your heart. You know, that's what this is about. You know, you see how light this card is. This is because this person has that confidence. Step into that confidence, shine your light, and that will light up this room, this person is in. You are this very strong person, okay? But it's almost like your light dim for some reason, and it's like, no, shine that light out, and that confidence, shine that light out within you. Um, you're very, this person is a very able person, a very creative person as well, by the color on the shirt, almost like a lot of creativity about this person, and a lot of capability as well, very capable. And attention to detail as well. I noticed with the background there. It just feels that you've got an attention for detail, which is a really positive thing, and you are a very capable person. So believe in yourself, believe that. You know, interestingly, that same wand is in both cards. There, you see that wand in front. See on this card, see the wand in front of him, that's directly in front of his heart. That is also on this card. That same wand, interestingly, it's amazing when Tarot does this. And this is the card of cups, the card of wands. Yeah, the same wand is on each card. You can see that the snake going up it. So I feel the snake is almost representing your own doubts you have on your own doubts and anxiety you put on you, and make you think, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. Rubbish. You can. You can do that. You know, don't listen to those anxiety. Don't listen to those doubts that niggle you. You know, don't listen to that. You know, you're really, really good, lovely, confident person. You know, believe in that. Oh, isn't it? So Virgo, next we're going to get some cards out for you. What are the cards here for Virgo for August? And another card. You know? Yeah. So Virgo, your first card is a Three of Wands. So to me, this is, I think this is to do with a bit of a rest card for you. I think this is ready to back down. I think this is to do with you needing a bit of time out for you. Now you need a lot of energy. There's definitely a sort of time. Don't give yourself okay? Also, the connection to meditation, possibly might be beneficial too. The connection to meditation also comes like, looks like you're sitting in a meditation posture, and also connection to the lilies there as well. The lilies embodied in the meditation. You know? I think the Three of Wands, I feel that balance. I think we've been getting a bit carried away now. This is very normal. When we have things that we get very enthusiastic about, our balance can go because we get so enthusiastic about something that we do it all the time. We do it all the time. We forget about all the things that we need to be doing too. And I think that this is about giving 10 years time out will also get a bit more balance as well. Like moving, you know. I think the balance might be related to the new time as well. The reason why I'm saying that is because meditation and balance time out for you feel that you need to give yourself a little bit of time out for the moment. To get a bit carried away. It is very normal. It's completely normal. I'm bad at this, so I get carried away with things, and it's a very human thing. I think we tend to get very carried away with all these things going on. We forget about ourselves and we forget to give ourselves some time. And when we come at both ends, come together. And I think this is all about really just giving yourself that time out, look after you, restore a bit of balance. And I think it's feel better. You know, there's certainly a lot of love shining down on you and a lot of light shining down on you. You can see the sun there. It's just a lot of love. You're surrounded by lots of lovely people after you as well, represented by that sun shining down on you there. And you've definitely got nice people surrounding you, you know. The two of cups upside down. Now, this is not like a relationship sort of card, but I feel this is more of a sense of just trusting your heart in that sense, trusting your heart. Um, and and this is almost like a be wise card, if you like, because this is a two of cups the right way around. Is very much like a relationship or lovers like card. So obviously, if it's upside down, it's more um, devious or something like that. Just be aware of people with hidden agendas, with maybe like that narcissistic kind of element there. Just watch out for those sort of things, you know. The best thing you can do for that is to have your eyes open. Don't have blind love, if you like. Don't be blind to it. And then what I mean by that is just have your eyes open and be grounded with things. You know, if things in the jigsaw aren't quite fitting together, then don't blindly plaster over it. Try to recognize it and go, well, what's not right here? What do I need to address? You know, do I need to speak to somebody about this? Do I need to speak to this person about this? Do I need to work to them and you know, and speak to them about my concerns or, you know, it's just recognize that, you know. Um, the best thing you can do is recognize it. It doesn't mean that that person is necessarily even being deviant, but it means that the relationship to work, communication is power. Okay? So it's more of a communication than anything. Communicate, go out there and speak to them, find out what's going on, and then you will know your heart what you need to do. Okay? Um, yeah, I'll leave that one there. I actually want to draw another card further actually on that. And your other card is the world. Okay. So the world, this is definitely a very capable card. This is really saying recognize your qualities and that there is many things that make up you. Okay. You see this person in the middle of the card here. I feel that this person in the middle of the card definitely represents a person with many different interests and many different sides you know. I think it's about recognizing that makes you, okay. Um, so I think all that also needs to be represented in the second card as well. Remember that in our relationship, this isn't just with a person or in a relationship, this can be family and friends and everyone, you know. They have to recognize you for who you are and all the beautiful aspects. I think that's have confidence in that. Confidence in who you are. So that you can be you. You know almost elements to make you know. Really interesting part, you know. So I'm gonna leave that with those three interesting stuff. So now we're gonna move on to the earth signs now, to Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. So Aquarius, what the cards for? Let me just give you the cards as well. Oh, what the cards for Aquarius for August. So don't forget, if you are enjoying the channel, don't forget to subscribe, and you can also make a comment below. Do let me know if these readings resonate with you, you know. That would be really interesting to know. So earth signs. As we know, all the readings are posted on me. Okay, so we're going to go to Aquarius. So what does August have in store? So we're starting off with the Eight of Swords upside down there. So I feel this could be definitely a situation getting over. I feel the fact that this is now this card at the right way is often to do with hurt around you, not seeing eye to eye, but the fact that this is upside down feels that it could be. I feel this is to do with maybe you've been getting over some hurt deep inside recently. Yeah. It feels like it could even go back many, many years. This hurt. It's almost like made made you like remember that. Yeah. But it's about remembering to recognize that you were okay. Don't try and fight that, deny it. What's happened to us to this point, and it's all what makes you you. Remember. So we shouldn't ever deny that those things happen. We should recognize it. As well. But remember, also recognize how strong you are as well. Remember, you're still on the path, and you must give yourself a huge pat on the back for recognizing how strong you are and what you've come through in that sense. Remember. Now, this is a person that's stepping into some big challenges in life. And you must remember, and there must be something that's brought that up recently, and say in the reflection. I do feel it's a reflection about something that's happened in the past. I don't know whether that's really reflecting back or the past. And you say, this can happen to us. We can go through life and then go, something has something happened with things that memories from the past. Sometimes those memories can be memories. As you say, try not to, not trying to, yes, that's it. Of course, you would never wish that on anybody to get lost in part of what's made you unique. And it's also means than you could ever believe, okay? And so that's definitely taking the positive out of the negative of that, you know. The next card for you is, well, Three of Cups. This tells me you've got someone around you that is also very close to you that you can almost like use as your support. Okay? So I feel that in this time at the moment, there is obviously a bit of suffering going on for you, of reflecting that. Use these people that you've got around you to help you, to give you that support. Okay? Don't be afraid to lean on people nearby. Okay? Do not be afraid to lean on people for helping you. There'll be people there that will think a lot of you, that will definitely not minding helping you. The cups is reflective of love, and the cups are overflowing with love between that side there. So there's people that think great amount about you. So do not in any way think, oh, I can't really lean on my neighbour, I can't really lean on my friend. Just that I do know that you've got lots of people around you that are quite close to you that you can rely on. So that's what we do our friends. That's what our friends are there for. As well as just to make us smile, they're also there to be with us in the hard times. True friends are with us in the good times and also in the hard times. We must never feel bad for relying upon our friends in the bad times, because that's what friends are for, isn't it? Yeah. So this is really, don't be afraid to lean on your friends. And I think this is what this card represents, this first one. So I think you might have been trying to get through this on your own. And I really want to say, no, don't try and get through this on your own. Reach out to people nearby you and let them give you their support and help you. They're more than willing to. Yes, they're more than willing to. I also need to say there's angels around you as well. So the word is recording in 2112, which is a mirrored number. And I need to say there's definitely angels around you with that as well. You have many beautiful angels around you too. So yeah, interesting. So Aquarius, Gemini now. Do you know what's Gemini? What does August have in store for Gemini? Okay. What interesting what cards saying stuff. Oh, hope you're enjoying it. Gemini, the Seven of Wands. So this is definitely a big confident card. This is also, I feel, this is opportunity for him now. I feel opportunity to come in August. I feel you see the reference like all these different wands, magical possibilities of wands and wands being magical. I also feel the study that there are few challenges that you will overcome. So almost I feel like dancing as well. So really don't be afraid to dance and enjoy this moment. There are opportunities on the way there. Yeah, definitely opportunities on the way. And I feel that don't be afraid to choose more than one thing here. You can choose more than one opportunity. Don't feel you only have to choose one. Maybe this is the thing. Maybe you've just been trying to go just too single-mindedly along one line. Maybe you need to pick up two options as one aspect of things there. You know, but there's lots of a positive time because I can see the lovely golden sky there. Lots of, and also the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel it is recognize your spirituality and also recognize your inner strength. So this is connecting to spirit going on here as well. My true wealth isn't that of money, it's actually connecting to our essence and our spirit, and loving and compassion is where the true wealth lies. And this is all about just recognizing where that true like wealth resides. Also, I need to say that do things that you love and surround yourself with nature as well. And media, surround yourself with nature, surround yourself with the things that you love, whether it's planting plants or whether it's a hobby that you have. Really surround yourself with the things that you love. You can play music, you can drawing, making things, to be any number of things, going walking. But I definitely feel a sense of like surround yourself with things that you love doing. Okay, because that's where the true happiness in life lies. Life, I am in the object, learn design, clothes, and stuff like that. That's not where true happiness lies. True happiness lies in contentment. Yeah, that's what it's all about. Reside in contentment. You have many opportunities to create contentment by this person. Yes, that's a Libra. I get the what? on the cards. Right, and Libra. So the Four of Wands upside down. So I feel this is going around in circles. There's a sense for you, Libra, at the moment about going around in circles, like you do something and then you go do it again and you can't get out of that circle. I feel the reason why it's upside down is I feel there's a sense of frustration a bit. I feel maybe a bit more frustrated about this. So I feel the best thing you can do, when you go around in circles, it just feels like you keep doing something and going back around, being sent to the same place again, or you repeating itself like Groundhog Day, you know. And I feel the only way you can break that cycle is you have to do something different. Yeah. If you're following the same path each time, then you'll end up in the same place. So the art of breaking a cycle like that is to have the courage to go off road. You know? If you follow the road, you go around in a circle. If you go off road, then you don't. You find your own path. You remember the path that you follow is the path that you're meant to remember. So let that give you confidence in going off road to know that whatever way you end up traveling is the road that you were really meant to follow anyway, if you like. What will be, and what is not meant to happen won't. But let's think, well, if I go off road, well, this might not happen. Well, perhaps that was never meant to happen in the first place, you know. So yeah, have the confidence for that. And the Emperor. And the reason why this is upside down too is I need to say have confidence in your creativity. I feel a lack of creativity a little bit. Maybe you're lacking your belief, your self belief in how creative you are and your imagination. I feel you have to believe in your imagination, believe in your ability. You know, and this is all about creativity, but also strength. Okay? There is strength in imagination and creativity, because there's the strength lies in the almost flexibility of create. Being creative and imaginative requires flexibility. Following imaginative path isn't one conventional, unconventional. Your nature, so you have to kind of adopt this kind of meandering approach. Again, about going, well, doing this, I'll do it. If it's meant to be romantic or free, and at the end of the day, if you make you feel happy with doing that, then that is also a good reason to do it. Never doubt your happiness. By doing some particular type of happen thing that makes you happy, then that is a good reason to do it. And also believe the fact that you're an adult is not a reason to not be creative. Yeah. Just the fact you're an adult is not an excuse not to be creative. Okay. You can be creative at any age you wish. Yeah. And if you go, oh, yeah, we use that when you grow up, the world's rubbish. I don't really believe in that. If you choose to be creative, you need to be, okay. But let that imagination connect to your creativity. Look, it's very close to link. Okay. So yeah, you need creativity and imagination and belief. You can do that. Be part of this. Yeah. There we go, Libra. So we are doing a Tarotscape, everybody. I hope you're enjoying it all. And halfway through, what we've been doing so far, we're going to move on to the next signs now, the next 6 signs. We're going to move to the water signs now. Don't forget if you're enjoying it, do subscribe to the channel below. And it's free to subscribe to the Oracle of the Light channel. I do lots of readings about all different things going on. But this is a Tarotscape for August. For all my lovely viewers, what August will bring. It's quite interesting. And as we know, all the news of the entertainment person only, as we know. So we're going to move on to water signs. So it's Pisces, Scopio, and oh, interesting. Well, I hope you're all enjoying it, everybody. Very interesting. them around a little bit. There we go. Right then, so Pisces to begin with. The Tower, straight the right way up. So this is kind of like plans unfulfilled or plans collapsing right now, and that makes it sound like, oh my goodness, what on earth is that? This is, I've always talked a little bit about this some other times. Sometimes, sometimes in our life, we have these great plans, and sometimes these plans take many years to create, sometimes they're just short things, but sometimes they just don't work out for some reason. And I always say to people, when things don't work out, there's no real point in kind of trying and talking about it not working out. You're obviously not meant to be, right? You know? And so the more you kind of like put that resistance up to something, making it work and making it work, getting more and more in debt. This is gonna work, this is gonna work, I'm getting more and more in debt, but I don't care, I'm gonna make it work. There's almost a denial there. The more you can sort of almost like recognize that something's not working, you know what? This tower is falling down. No matter how much I'm trying to build it, this tower is falling down. Maybe I'm just not supposed to build this tower. I'm gonna move on to another one. And soon that one flourishes. Why? Because this one, for whatever reason, wasn't meant to work out. Okay, so this is definitely a sign saying there's obviously changes on the cards. This is a card also of change, of things coming to an end, maybe, but then don't forget the end is a new beginning. So don't forget the collapsing of the tower is also the rebirth of a new tower. Okay? You could look at towers like either a project or development or whatever that is. Okay? But don't worry the fact that these towers are collapsing, because that will leave room for a new tower to be built. Okay? And sometimes the only way we can build a tower is that tower. But you also have to recognize something isn't working sometimes. And actually the hardest thing, this is maybe why this card is coming out. I'm going to get another card out for Pisces as well. And it's the Six of Cups upside down. So the Six of Cups, obviously, it looks like next to my birthday. So maybe, again, I would say the key thing here is communication upside down. If something isn't working, then it's about communicating and speaking to people. You know? And remembering that people are always changing and things are always changing. Just like I said, that this tower card is a card of change. Our relationships also change, and we have friends that come into our life for many, many years, and we have other friends that come for a few months, and then we disappear again. And again, people say, well, aren't they supposed to be like with us forever? And really, kind of friends are thinking as well, because as we change, our friends change as well. And remember, you must remember here that you are also changing all the time. So just like all our friends around us are changing all the time, so are you. And so our friends will change too. Do not see this as a bad thing. See it as simply a reality of life. Things are always changing. You know? So this is a bit of a change card. But don't let that worry. I'm going to get you another card as well. Um, Seven of Pentacles. This is a very, I'm pleased I got this card out, because this is set. Pentacles are got to do with wealth and riches and stuff. But the wealth is true wealth, to recognize that and wealth and spirit well today, you know. This is a card saying don't be on your own with this. Okay? So yes, you are dealing with some difficult situations right now. Do not be on your own with this. The worst thing you can try and do is try and go, I can shoulder this on myself, I'm strong, I can do this. Foolish. There's no reason that anyone has to suffer themselves. Yeah. So this is definitely spirit saying, reach out to someone. What do you have to do with this on your own? Reach out to someone, use their support and help, and they were there to help you. Okay? Don't, don't deal with these things. Yeah. Don't support your own glory. All yeah. Friends, family, always on your own. There's no need to be on your own. Okay. So brings us on to Cancer. Let's have a look. The cards then. So Cancer. Prince of Cups. So I feel I'm very confident right now, but again, I feel that this is in the shadows with things, okay? I feel again I wanted to say don't be afraid to move forward, but interestingly enough, I'm really drawn to that scorpion there. So I feel there's something happening at the moment where the situation is you're almost used to be more confident with, but you're afraid of being stung. You must have been stung before by doing the sting before. Like, it feels like you're just in a situation that you would look to step into the storm more with it. You're almost like afraid of being stung. You feel like you've been stung before when you've been something similar. And I feel like if you don't let that be a reason to stop you shining your light forward. Okay? Overcome that. Just because it happened the first time does not mean it will happen again. Even if it did happen again, you're a different person than you were before. You're stronger than you were before. Okay? Believe in that. This pendulum upside down, so I feel this is to do with almost like a fear of stepping into your light. Okay? Now the reason why I'm saying fear of stepping into your light is that this is like with the star. Now, this pentacle is the within pentacle. Often, if it's upside down, it's connected to the devil, and I don't believe the devil actually exists. And so, what I feel this is to do with is to do almost like the fear of shining your light. Because you're almost afraid of shining your light. And so, every company is the same as Starlight Light, we often shine our light. You can see how much that light is shining there. I feel like, for whatever reason, you feel that. I don't even have a fear of spiritualism. And I can certainly know and evidence on a field of life, and it's done one spirit, not using dark evil spirits, not using devils, not using attachments, not using anything. Yeah. And obviously, I believe because the reason I don't believe in that is because it's only one. I can't divide it into over there's the dark stuff and over there's the good stuff. You can't do that with energy. It's one thing. You know? And so I feel for you, look, just to the situation you didn't work out for you in the past, not easy to shine the light on things. Yeah, it's not a good enough excuse to say, well, yeah, let's shine the light out in the past. Well, that was the past. You're not living in it. You're living in the present. Because you're very much like in the present in your life. Yeah, you're going to move on to now. Scopio. The six of swords upside down. So I feel this work together for your actions. Scopio. Um, just be aware of your actions in the terms of like what your actions may be hurting people. Yeah. The reason I'm saying that is that this had it upside down. You can see those swords are pointed towards the center of the circle. It almost feels like because it's upside down, I don't feel like this is intentional. Yeah. But I feel like be where you're acting and how you're treating others. Yeah. I feel that this person is quite fixed on one area here. So I need to look around you a little bit. Look around you. I feel almost like I actually feel now as I'm getting more into this card, I don't feel it's to do with your actions as such, actually. I feel it's more to be aware of people around you as well. Yeah. I don't think your actions are causing suffering. I think it's more to do with be aware of the thing that is around you. Yeah. This is not I feel this card. It's, just turn your head around and look. Because I feel you are aware of some of the suffering, but you might not be aware of all of it. Some people might not tell you about all of it. So, I just feel move your head around, be aware of around you. Um, awareness. I don't feel like I want to say that again. Just be aware of people around you. What they're doing. Next one as well is the hermit. So upside down hermit. Again, it's very much like this. So look out around the hermit. Look, the hermit is to the hermit looks to be not the hermit. Just look around you, even. Awareness, even. Look around you. There's lots of things going on around you. There's lots of things going on around you. You might always be aware of much of it. Be aware that you can have an effect on that as well. By shining your light out, you can actually have an effect on it. So I think this is the main message for you. Don't be afraid to shine your light out. Yeah. You already have been doing a bit of that already. Don't be afraid to shine your light out, even more so shine your light out. You've got a good heart, you're a good person, you shine that light out around you. So that brings us on to Aries then. So we're now moving to the fire signs. So if you enjoyed the video, do subscribe. Here we go. So the very nature of these tarotscopes is they do take a bit of time because there's obviously 12 zodiac signs I have to go through. But I think it's really interesting, you know, to go through the zodiac signs, you know, and see what they say. So, the fire signs then. So, what does August hold? The Three of Cups for Aries. So, I feel again, afraid to ask for support. I feel it's just family based support from family. And there's another around you, another around you. Also, I feel that there's a sense of like, what happens to you almost nothing. Probably to lean on your family. And the tower collapsing. Now, this might be to do with feeling to lean on your family. You definitely thinking that what's not right here. Thinking that it's fruition. Don't let that worry you. Let me say to use your family. Get support. You see an eye at this card here. Now, and this is about ice and almost like you've been picking yourself about why did you see that coming? Why did you realize it happened? So you don't be yourself. You cannot be an normal man. Yeah, we can't do that. We're human. We're human condition. We always say like, what is it? In hindsight, the greatest thing here. Reality is sometimes you just can't have to. So don't be yourself. Let it go. You can support you around. Yeah, what is yeah. August then for Leo. The King of Pentacles. So I think things are very coming to fruition for you. I feel that this is very much a thing coming together card for you right now. I feel that don't be afraid to receive it And I think it's definitely a part of receiving, of serving for things to fruition. You deserve things to be working for you. So I really enjoy that. Don't be afraid to smile and enjoy it. Now the Princess of Swords, I feel that this is part of the reason why I feel that you like to create one more service. I almost feel that it's almost like a therapy, some challenges, you know. And I think it's definitely a region of you've been helping to a lot. I'm not announcing this start as well. I just think you've been really close to it. And we just got through that now, I feel, you know. Although you do carry that, we're doing it, we never let these let them become part of us, you know. I feel it's definitely a sense of celebrating that, treat yourself, you know. It's definitely a card of like, himself. You know, why not want to follow it? You know, why not want to? You know, yeah, you we leave that right. Our last assignment, Sagittarius, Sagittarius, so, Sagittarius, so, so this is a bit of a wisdom card. Although things might seem to be okay, don't believe blindly with things. I feel this just makes sense of like read up on things. Don't take that blind belief and go, also it's okay, it's next. You know, do your own work, read the small things. Don't be a fool and charge those into something that people are fools doing. Don't charge them. Even if someone's badgering you like that, don't say, oh, sign this, it's really good, it's really good. No, pause, read the small print. Does it feel the right thing to do? If it does feel the right thing to do, then do it. But if it doesn't feel the right thing to do, then don't. Okay, trust in your heart. Okay, trust in the light shining down on you. Okay, rather than the foolish, ignorant fool that just charges in and goes, "Well, it looked good, it sounded good." Well, don't forget, things that sound too good to be true sound too good to be true for a reason, because they often are. Often, things that sound too good to be true usually are too good to be true. Remember, yeah. So, and the Queen of Pentacles, listen to your heart. Yeah, listen to your heart. You know what is right. You know what is the right thing to do. Listen to your heart. Listen to that knowledge. Yeah. And I will leave that with you. Well, everybody, what an interesting horoscope for August. So, do leave the notes in the comments. I do hope it connected and it resonated for you there. And I really interested to look at August and let's see what August will do. I do hope that helps you. Give you a bit of guidance. I don't know all of you are we will listen to you so for watching. If you're doing very subject to fabulous, if you still watching it now, I'll see you all really, really soon, everybody. You're watching Living Out, and not hopefully, I'll see you all really soon.